gorgeous. Oh, hello, gorgeous. My microphone. I just had sclerotherapy. Here's a vein treatment. This is, I believe, day 3. Do you count the day that you got the actual treatment? Or do you count starting 24 hours after that? Let me know in the comments below, because I'm going to assume that the day that I had the treatment counts as the first day. We are on day 3. This is what it looks like so far. I'll have some images and a full blog post linked below with even more detail, with more, not intimate photos, but I'm not entirely certain if you can post them on YouTube without getting in trouble, because I've posted simple clinical educational things before where YouTube flagged it. Hop on there after this for even more in-depth information with lots of detail. This is the first day I took off the compression garments. I'm about to wash them. As you can see, I have laundry. I always have laundry in every single video. That's what happens when you move in with a man who is treated like a prince his entire life. But then you get princess treatment. I mentioned in one of my vlogs before, I will have linked below, all about my consult. It's very brief. Notes. I don't want to miss anything. I'm not going to get too technical about sclerotherapy. It's an injection of sclerosant, I believe it's called. I am not an expert. I'm simply someone who just wanted to get rid of my spider veins, varicose veins. Varicose veins are genetic in my family, so my grandma was really into her years already. She was in her 70s when I noticed. She's very fair skinned and she had veins that were kind of clumped around her foot. It's literally just the way your body naturally is, but the skin was so see-through and delicate that you could see the veins. I'm wearing makeup now, so you can't really tell, but if I take off my makeup, I have a ton of capillaries. They get a bit more tan because I'm out in the sun a lot with as much SPF as I can. But growing up, people would call me Ghostface Killer. People would call me, my skin was almost see-through. I was so fair-skinned growing up that you could literally see blue across my face and on my arms. Now I'm much more tan, especially since I was out recently. What sparked it, I was not particularly worried about my veins or varicose veins or doing anything preventative in the future about it, because as I get older, I also cover up a lot more. But this summer, I wanted to be out on the beach as much as possible, have the best bikini body that I feel good in, feel healthy, strong, and look good in, getting rid of cellulite, doing a whole summer body prep and permanent body prep as I'm 30 now. And I just want to get rid of all the flaws. I just want to have a checklist off. I've gotten laser, hair removal, simple things, going to the salon, having certain things treated on my skin, IPL, doing beauty treatments, because this is the first year that I get to spend money on myself and get to really take care of myself. If you're interested in watching me prepare myself for looking as flawless as possible, you can subscribe and click the bell for that. I have a ton more beauty treatments coming up, and I vlog everything. There are different vein treatments that I heard about, and I didn't get a consult for them, but I did contact a med spa that's near me that I trust. I got a laser treatment for scar removal, because I got the surgery that left a bunch of weird marks. They said it's laser and it's really expensive. It was like $300 to $500, and then this many sessions. It was really exorbitant. A lot of time, effort, money to put into this. Years ago, I found sclerotherapy. It was $400 when I last looked at it. That med spa got rid of it, so I found this place. It's this small clinic. I'll have their information linked below. They're only open on Wednesdays. Very clean, very lovely place. Everyone is so kind. My consult was $100. It applied towards my procedure. The total was $490. That included the compression garment, which I'll get into. It also includes a follow-up where they will look at it after 6 to 8 weeks. So I have to come back in August. I'll give you an update on that. After that, any follow-up visits, if I do need more sessions, will be $150. What blew me away was that the veins instantly vanish on site. Then it starts to bruise the next day, kind of like any injury that you get or any procedure that you get. Say if you get surgery, you look perfect the way you're going to look at the end of the surgery, but then the next day bruising sets in. If you don't wear your compression garments, it looks a little bit crazier than it is. It's just your body healing itself. First off, the consult, I walked in, I had to wear really big shorts, like a paper gown. I lift them up. First comes the tech. She was using some sort of x-ray to look at my veins to make sure that I don't have any genetic diseases, anything serious. So what I found out I have are spider veins and reticular veins. So these are really small. Sclerotherapy is known for taking out spider veins and small varicose veins. The next time I came back, it took less than an hour. It was probably 45 minutes. She put on numbing cream. It was not even 13 minutes later where they started injecting me. Injecting was a little bit uncomfortable. I am used to injections, whether it's just getting your blood taken. That doesn't bother me, but it was a lot of injections. So if you are queasy with needles, I highly recommend don't do it because you'll feel very uncomfortable, very uneasy. I'm really good with needles. This was nothing, but there were some spots where it was really sensitive. They did the whole front of my legs, which I did not expect. I just wanted 2 parts of the back of my thighs. So I thought they were just gonna zap zap and that was fine. But then I also showed them some veins on my butt because I had surgery. I had to remove something from my back. I had these veins that were really dark and I'm very fair, so they are very obvious. The doctor injected me everywhere. I first started on my back. He injected a lot of the front of my legs, then had me turn over and injected the back of my legs. This was where it started to hurt. I think this is because a lot of the muscles we use are also there. When I was growing up, I had to get this, I think it was a flu shot. The doctor injected my butt and it hurt so bad because it's a muscle that you absolutely are always using no matter what. When you sit, when you stand, when you walk, anything you do, you're using your butt and you don't realize it. So I feel like the pain wasn't a lot, but near the end it was just getting to me and I had to breathe. I took out my phone, pulled out Pinterest, started shopping on Amazon to distract myself, and I didn't make any noise, but I was breathing out. The doctor asked, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yes, I'm fine." I was fine. I knew it was going to be fine because it was almost over and it was really quick. It wasn't even 10 minutes of the injections. He did a lot of injections all over my legs too. Right now they're looking crazy and it takes 6 weeks of healing. It's 6 to 8 weeks. They say this clinic is specifically for veins, and there were a lot of old people there who had real problems, real health issues, where I was probably one of the few people who was younger and was there purely for cosmetic reasons. Everyone there just looked like they never really went out. They had canes and they only go out for doctor's appointments. That was the feeling I was getting. You have to wear your compression garments for at least 3 days after. So the first day, wear them all day long and to sleep. The second day, you can remove them and then wear them to sleep. Third day, you don't have to have them in the day again and then wear them to sleep. However, I am going to use them a little bit more. It's good for you to use compression garments because they keep the circulation going. You're not allowed to lift weights, do heavy, intensive workouts. You're not allowed to go in a hot tub. The first day, you're not supposed to take a hot shower for the first 12 hours. I believe it's something to do with it creates pigmentation and it leaves the veins dark looking. You're also not supposed to have your legs in the sun, so always cover your legs. I cover myself up anyway in the summer because I just don't want to get an uneven tan unless I'm at the beach. My boyfriend was saying 6 to 8 weeks, that's insane. I said yes, but it lasts forever, so I never have to do this again, hopefully. We'll see how it goes with the follow-ups. I'll have an update for that in August. I'm really excited because now I can wear mini skirts again. The reason why I got this was the straw that broke the camel's back. I posted a video of a haul with a bunch of cute mini dresses and mini skirts. The next day, the evil eye got me and I got this mosquito bite that was huge. It never fully healed. It looked like a bruise. 4 years later, it still is a huge cluster of veins that was really dark. It just looks like a bruise everywhere I go. That's part of why I haven't been making as many cute lookbooks and outfit ideas. I'm so sorry. With mini skirts anyway, or with mini dresses, which is, I'm from LA. I live here in LA. It doesn't make any sense to wear wool trousers, but I do have silk trousers coming up. There is no downtime. Remember to keep your compressions on. I'm going to use them. I'm going to keep them and use them all throughout my life as much as they get worn. I have a trip coming up and I'm going to use them on my flight. It's going to be a long flight too, probably 12 to 14 hours. There are different side effects and I'll have everything and aftercare that I was given linked below in my blog post because it's a lot. I can't remember it at the top of my head. There is bruising and swelling a little bit on the first day. The swelling has definitely gone down, especially because I've been wearing the compression garment. It was really itchy. I'll wake up itchy and then I'll go back to sleep because I'm so tired. The very first day, I don't have any lumps. They say that you can get lumps on your body that are small because of the injections, but I don't have any, thank goodness, aside from how big and purple these bruises are, but I'll be okay. There was a little bit of stinging right after I got it. It wasn't crazy. It wasn't like a bee sting. It was the fact that I read in the aftercare that you may experience some stinging, some this, some that. I don't know if it was psychosomatic. What I can compare it to is a pinch. So it feels like pinches. There are quite a few of them. When they're injecting you, it feels like you're being pinched. I don't have a super high pain tolerance, but I'm just mentally prepared. When I'm prepared, it's different. When I'm not prepared, it hurts a lot more. So let me know if you have questions in the comments below. Hopefully you find more information there. If you don't find it, leave a comment on the blog post and I'll answer it. I'll come back in August for an update. I don't know why I did this sooner. So if you're thinking about doing it and there's something really bothering you aesthetically, cosmetically, or even for your health, get it done. I highly recommend. It's super easy. Don't work out too crazy, but you are encouraged to walk. So I walk anyway. I run anyway. Actually, I run every day as much as I can. There's a gym here in my building, but I just love walking. And even if I'm with my girls, we'll go to a place where we can walk a lot. I like to walk for at least 45 to 50 minutes so that I feel like I have a little bit of sweat, at least 3 miles per hour, so that I'm not overexerting myself, but I feel like I'm getting some sort of cardio in, as you're not supposed to. It's at least 7 days, but your doctor might tell you something else. Be sure to consult with them first. Don't just take what I have to say as Bible. Take care of yourself. You can go back to work right away. You can drive right away. That's not an issue. Just remember to get up, keep moving, and be walking because it helps you heal faster. Subscribe, click the bell, tell all your friends, watch it several thousand times. Hello, gorgeous. I wanted to show you in natural light what it looks like. I just woke up, which is why I look like this. Oh, I woke up at 4, but I wanted to wait for the light so you can see things. This is what my legs look like. It's been 1 week officially, so I'm really excited. But I'm a little bit worried because the pigmentation, I hope it goes away because I feel like I haven't walked as much as I wanted to. I ended up walking 3 to 4 times this past week only. I did have a few health issues. I'm fine. I think part of it was because of the injection, so I wasn't feeling my best. I felt exhausted the first day. And be sure to stay hydrated. Be sure to keep your legs elevated. When I sit up, I am on the sofa like this. I got this end table, which really helped me. I'll have my apartment decor video coming out and everything will be linked below. But I also have the blog post. I even scanned some of the documents that I received for aftercare. Not everybody's going to receive the exact thing that I do, obviously, depending on where you go. Information that the place that I found is also in the blog post below. The staff was entirely professional, kind. Everything was quick, easy to understand, clear, and there were no problems. In and out procedure, fabulous. I am a little bit worried about how the pigmentation looks. The coloration died down intensely as it was dark purple before. The day after I got it, especially 2 days after, it was really dark, really intense, and it looked like really bad bruising. It's died down a lot, but there are lots of swirls of pigmentation, which I'm not a fan of. It looks so much better compared to how it was. I really hope with time, with some patience, it completely goes away. I'm excited and I hope I don't need too many follow-ups. I hope I just have this one follow-up. It's essentially a touch-up. I really just wanted these two predominant areas, so the varicose vein and the bug bite, to be gone, but I also added in my butt because I had a procedure done where it made my butt veins come out more, I think more to the surface anyway, or just my butt became lighter skinned because I'm just not tanning or not going to the beach for the past 4 years. I'll post an update in August as I have my follow-up on August 11th. I vlog everything, so subscribe, click the... I'm posting as much as I can, as much as possible. It's the start of my new life. I'm not worried about enjoying my summer because I live in Los Angeles, and the whole purpose of this was to show my legs freely without having to back away awkwardly from people, whether I'm on the beach, in a mini skirt. I can be free, have more options on what to wear, and just feel comfortable being myself without feeling held back. It was purely cosmetic for me. The results are most likely going to last forever from what I read. They're long-term effects. You might have new veins pop up. Touch wood. Make sure to consult with your doctor. I'm not an expert. This is just me sharing my experience. More beauty treatments coming soon. I am gonna do some IPL. I'm gonna get my hair done. I'm planning on doing some other things here that are exclusive to Los Angeles in beauty. Be sure to check out my blog. If you have any questions, I'll answer them as much as I can. But if it's ultra specific, consult with a doctor or an expert in this because I'm just a person. So I'll also do your research on Google, and they give you a lot of information at the consultation on the first day that you show up. If you do go to the clinic that I did, or if you just ask the right questions, make sure to write them down, ask them as much as you can. The only thing to be worried about is aftercare, so cover your legs or wear SPF when you do go out. Personally, I'm gonna be rocking the cotton linen trousers. This is something I've been doing anyway for the most of summer because I don't want my tan to be uneven. Also, as I get older, I tend to cover up more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Visitez le site web stylebygia.com et inscrivez-vous pour recevoir gratuitement des idées de tenues vestimentaires chaque semaine et des guides de soins personnels. Suivez-la sur son compte Instagram, la Gia Garcia, pour des nouveautés quotidiennes et lisez son blog, lagiagarcia.com pour une exploration profonde. Merci.